in terms of your purchase, because you're going to have to show where your money went, sir.
All right. Remember, you know,
Right.
you come right back, you know, look well now, and come clarify, clear up everything for yourself, you know. Remember, you know, you say, you know, me buy and me gateway, see? So,
Yes.
if me buy and gateway, you know, that means, you know, that vehicle, you know, is not mine again, you know.
So
So the
it's
only
like yours to give it away as a gift.
exactly. So the only thing the Integrity Commission we have to do, you know, we have to try keep a file on the amount of money. Then could
Where are you going, Leo? Where are you going?
no, when me a try
Why
this.
did I try to figure that out in a winner?
All right, Leo, hold on. Leo, let us go back. Let us go back to the original question. Do you think, as a politician, that you are supposed to create a trust and hide it so that the Integrity Commission cannot have a true definition of what your net worth is?
Well, if we are live truth and right, Zane, that should not done. But at the same time, what prove you have some mark golden?
So that should not.
discuss Mark
We're
Golden,
not
Leo.
discuss Mark Golden. We're not
We're
discuss
not
Mark Golden.
discuss Mark Golden.
Okay, so we, in the Integrity Commission Act, there's a clause put inside there that the Integrity Commission cannot investigate a living trust. Do you think that is good? That is a good thing to do if we are trying to hold our politicians and prevent corruption?
No, that will not be a good thing.
Okay, thank you very much. So we don't establish that having a clause in the Integrity Commission Act that prevents you from investigating a living trust is wrong. Also, having a trust to hide majority of your assets is also wrong, because we need to know as taxpayers what your value is so that we can know if you're really stealing our monies. Because, Leo, if you create a trust and you steal money and hide it in a trust, Integrity Commission can't see it, they don't know. Because the trust is a living trust, it's protected by law. Especially if it's not in Jamaica, it's in another country. Do you think those are things that are supposed to be done, Leo?
Well, as me say, as long as it's wrong, me, Leo, personally, not going to support it.
Okay, all right, Chuck, back over to you. Make gone out of box.
All right, sir. Thank you, winner. So, Leo, where say you don't support them thing there?
No, I don't support corruption.
You don't support in no farm.
No, in a no farm away.
But let me ask you this now, Leo. As a man, you charge the grounds of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Is that everything where people say about you correct? Leo, God. Chops, we get rid of that thing there, but Leo is here. Leo is a very busy man around the PMP circuit discussing everything that have to do with the PM and the Jamaica Labour Party. So
no, Chuck, I am back now. I'm say, no do that. Well, on, man, no do that. As me say, you see me on platforms, you see, if me not get a chance to talk like how me you one-on-one as I talk, me sit down and me listen, and me say, boy, this makes sense. And me not get no chance, me come up and go on, see?
Okay.
Me not do that.
So when we
try to buy into argument and
you know necessarily
lies and
agree
truth, me not do that.
we do them I do. We do them I say.
Yeah.
All right.
No, wait a second.
Oh, you say something, Chops?
No, man, I'm listening to Leo.
Let me ask you this now, Leo. You grew up in Jamaica, so has people ever said things about you we are not true?
What about time, man?
What about time? So you would have had the knowledge that not because somebody said things about you, make it truth. Right?
Yeah, man. I would agree with that.
So again, let me go back now and ask you the very same question that we are trying to get an answer for the longest while. The Prime Minister has been under investigation now for over 5 years under your court.
Yeah, 5 years to my knowledge when we hear.
When you hear about it. All right. And they would have sent a report to the Parliament last year. No, the year before. Finally submit a report. What did they accuse the Prime Minister of doing wrong in that report?
No, all right. This now make look sense. Look how me get from this. The report we go to Parliament where they sent from the Prime Minister. That report wasn't about everything with the Prime Minister under investigation about. That report was about 4 accounts where him never submit to them, and when they ask him about it, he say I'm parents them, they open their account, they something.
Him say I'm parents them are the report.
Yeah, and the lady say she not see nothing years of the charge him. But in pending, there's still more things that they will investigate.
No. I'm talking about the conclusion of the investigation in the Prime Minister. That was the report that was sent to Parliament.
It wasn't the whole report. The report ago, it was about 4 accounts.
Leo, have you done any form of research to enlighten yourself about any of the topics?
All right.
Well, I Leo, let me ask you this question and you answer me, please. Have you done any research
Yeah.
that would give you some information about any of the topic where you sit down on a platform and, as you say, listen to at the time?
Mr. Chopper, let me say this to you, Zin. You see the question where you just asked me a while? Me hear people talk about it, Zin. Me see appear a whole heap of place, Zin. When the Prime Minister appeared in a Parliament, Zin, and was given the clarification on those 4 accounts where they sent to Parliament, Zin, me sit down and me watch the whole parliamentary him statement the day with him. Zin, they was talking about 4 accounts. What the lady said, she not see nothing to charge him for. 4 accounts they was talking about. Not
Then
the whole
what else?
20 years.
Then what else, Leo? If apart from the 4 accounts, what else is there that the Integrity Commission is investigating?
So hold on, Mr. Chuck. If you're investigating me about 28 accounts, see? And you
No, no, no. No, 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 but you can't. Let me ask you one question, man. Answer the question me ask you.
You ask me
What
a
is
question
there
and
other than the 4 accounts that you spoke of just now? What else was the Integrity Commission investigating the Honorable Prime Minister for?
Mr. Chuck. And me I was text me I start back from whisper me start where you tap me and say
We
to
may
you.
ask one question. Me ask you that's all.
Give me a chance to answer you. Cause listen, when you ask a person a question, no, not necessarily, he will give you the answer what you want, Zin, are the
answer the question.
You know? Well, I know. Are the answer when you have to be true, Zin? Allow me to answer you. The Prime Minister under investigation, obviously, for 28 accounts, Zin. We just had this
Where?
Let me talk, man.
Yes.
Zin,
Hold on, Leo, before you start, I find it difficult. But me go give you a chance. But yes, let me make a statement before me give a chance. I find it difficult for a reason with you at that level. You know why? Because you have not read the report. Your argument here is only based on what you sit and listen to people on social media talking about. You have not appraised yourself with what actually happened. You have not read the report. So, on what basis am I really and truly, honestly having the discussion? Are you debating discussion based on what you hear or what you read?
Listen, me no dey about a debate, And me I go say something to you, Zin. And this is where all the people fear for admit, Zin, and talk the truth about, Zin. A lot of time where people are reasoning with people, and the first thing when I come to their mind, when I look at you and say, "Oh, you don't, that's why you can't listen and that." Zin, you have a whole heap of people where in a maybe don't I level with family there, where when they come on to truth, do right, Zin, do it better than the people them we go through the college and come out with the highest education. So you see, sometimes we degrade people to keep them down, Zin, and we need to tap it.
Chuck, we move on.
But that's exactly what you're doing to the Prime Minister. That's exactly what you're doing to the Prime Minister, Leo.
Philippian, give me a second. We have established 2 truths, Leo, that creating a law that prevents the Integrity Commission from investigate a living trust is wrong. We already established that. That is wrong. 2, that putting your asset in a trust fund and hiding it from the Integrity Commission because the law allows you is also wrong, because we would not have an idea of what the politician own and corruption could take place. You already said that is wrong. Mark Golding has taken the responsibility and say he is the author of the Integrity Commission and the Act. So therefore, Mark Golding would have amended the laws of the Integrity Commission Act as it pertains to living trust. So that is wrong. According to what you have admitted to, that is wrong. Mark Golding is on record confirming to us that he owns and has a living trust fund in which his assets are. By the mere fact that you have acknowledged that having a law that allows politicians to hide their money in a living trust, and also the opposition leader is on record as saying that he has a living trust. How is it that you are here championing a man that created a law and use that law to his advantage?
But winner, not only that, the other question follow up to that, winner, is when did he participate in amending the law to facilitate a living trust not being scrutinized? When? Because if that is after he became leader of the opposition, well, even if it was before.
Just this minute, just this minute.
But yeah, but not only that, let us, because remember that the Integrity Commission came into being in 18 was when it was, well,
2017, 2018, yeah.
2017, 2018. Now, the question is, these amendments that were made by Mark Golding, were they made simply to protect his own interest in terms of his filing and the sort of instruments that he would have invested in? Was it a deliberate? Because remember, there was amendments to the original act, you know?
Yes.
And he admitted that those documents were sent to him. The question I wanted to ask is, in what capacity were those documents sent to Mark Golding for him to make the necessary amendments? That is important, you know. Very important.
So those are three things for you, Leo, right? Your leader is on record saying that he is the author of the Integrity Commission that has a law that prevents living trust from being looked at, and two, he's on record admitting that he has a living trust, and therefore his assets are being hidden from us as the Jamaican people.
Before you go no further, point of correction, Zane, Mark Golding not leading me.
Mr. Leo, Mark Golding is going to be on the ballot as a member of parliament and is also being positioned for Prime Minister of this country. You're telling me that you're not in the business of interviewing a man that wants to take up the job of being a Prime Minister?
No, when you use word and I say Mark Golding my leader, Zane, and between Mark Golding and Andrew Holness right now, Zane, Andrew Holness is the only person who me will consider known as a leader because he's the Prime Minister of the country.
If you support the PNP,
Mr. Leo, you're taking me for a fool, man. You're taking me for a ride.
Don't tell me to take for a fool, man. Zane,
you're taking me for a fool.
Brother,
are you a supporter of the People's National Party?
Yes. But you see,
so who is the leader? Who is the leader of the People's? Hold on. No. I'm asking follow-up question. Who is the leader of the People's National Party?
No, but you can't ask me a question and you know.
Who is the leader of the People's National Party?
You cannot ask me a question and you know allow me to answer you and then
you said you are a member of you support the People's National Party, right? You said yes. Follow-up question. Who is the leader of the People's National Party?
Me still going to say to you right now, say, Zane,
Leo, who is the leader of the People's National Party?
I say to you, say, me personally, uno consider Mark Golding and now say, you are my leader. Zane, me no look on politics like uno.
Who is the leader of the People's National Party that you are supporting?
Bridget, you see Mark Golding come in and do the same thing like one
crime was Bridget was hard. Who is the leader of the party that you are supporting, Leo?
So them people here are gonna vote. Me can't deal with it down 50 now. Honestly.
All right, let me help you with the answer.